Yeah, so let's go ahead and take our fixes. Just name as frequency separations. We don't need this our adjustment curves anymore. Okay, I'm going to enable our mask layer, and I'll just go link it these ones. Let's go here. One thing what I'm probably going to do, I'm going to convert this to smart object just in case if I need it, and we'll just link it to layer below. Okay, so we'll have the reference. Okay, next what I want to do is to start working on our model to apply some of those dodge and burns or general shapes. And we actually can work two ways shadows we can apply it. For now, because I'm not yet work with the backdrop, so I don't know how the global shadows, screen and multiply layers, we'll use it later to apply general shadows. Right now we'll work on just the shapes to prepare this model to be integrated with compositing. So I want to kind of work a little bit on this. For this, I will create a new layer, dodge and burn. We'll go to clip to our model, shift backspace or to fill up 50% gray. And because we clip it, you can see it's kind of nicely applied to the our model, and we're going to use it soft light for this. So next, let's go bring closer. We're going to use just brush tool, and we'll go black and white. We'll start with a black, and for this we want to use it as soft, and we'll want to use the least 10% or less. So probably about 10%, and let's say flow just maybe about 6, whatever, some very soft, very gentle. You can use it mouse with small strokes or icon pad, it's whatever you like it. Okay, normally I start with the black, and you can see I'm start kind of adding to some effects. What I do recommend is getting book like anatomy book and look right there how the structure and face work. So you can look on some muscles and add like 6 pogs if you need it based. So this way we start working on the shapes. And almost if you look on all shapes, it's all what it is. It is contrast between dark and light. And because all images are done in 2-dimensional right here, it's meaning whatever we're doing, it will only apply with shade, with dark and white. So we'll faking and making our eyes to believe it. Again, this is, I'm going with very rough shapes right here. On the close, almost always I will add a little bit more dimensions to the dark areas. Okay, we can emphasize a little bit more right here on the box. Let's go add a little bit more on his kind of, we'll go add muscles right here. And you can see with his general shape, we're just kind of working right here, adding a little bit more. You can always switch to the white. So we're going to kind of add a little bit. Yeah, let's go to the face. A little bit on the lips. If you want, you can just slightly pop up on the eyes, whites if you wanted. Bring a little bit up right here. his nose wider. Okay, we'll just slightly highlight. And the same, we can take a little bit darker eyebrows. Okay, let's zoom out. So you can see we start kind of painting, give it a little bit more interesting dimension. We'll on a black, so black is shadows. I'm going to right add on his clothes. So we'll go to add a little bit more dark areas. Contrast right here. We can go on a pants, and right here we can bring actually quite a bit more interesting shape from his pants. So it will give it not just a black slab. Okay, I'm adding lines. We can all switch to the white and just go right here on the edges. Okay, let's bring those little bit out. Okay, and to compare, so we can look right here. You can see his pants before and after. So you can see it's add this interesting dimension. Okay, same on his coat. But again, because this is leather, it's kind of reflective. We can add, but it won't be as dramatic. It's more flat areas will add nicely effect right here. Okay, so let's add a little bit on his hands. Leave it to whiten around. The whiten also it will add kind of look like its edges. Okay, zoom out. Okay, before and after. This 8 packs maybe look a little bit kind of funny. So what I'm going to do, I'll just add a little bit more shade right here. And neutralize them. Yeah, a little bit darker will look better. There we go. Okay. There we go. Next, what I want to do, it is Control-Shift-Alt-E. Merge them together. And this will be a little bit more automated type after complete. So we'll go to adjustment, black and white, and with working red and yellow, I want to highlight some details. So maybe right here. Okay, I'll click OK. Let's go to shadow and highlights. A little bit flatten, because what we're going to do is apply with a soft light for this. And soft light will take these light areas and increase luminosity in them. And darker area will decrease. So we can create way more interesting kind of highlights. You can see dimensions almost. To do this, we'll go to soft light. You can see before and after. Add interesting effect. So let's go to decrease this. Okay, next I'm going to combine all of this, call it model. And then next I'm going to convert this to smart object. The reason why I do this, because at this point I want lock our changes what was done to this model before I import it inside the object. So this will be my reference. then I can scale up and down this without worry to lose some details and elements. And then next, let's go start work on a backdrop, and we can start kind of importing and setting up everything.